Whoa, what it do, man? You already know what it is, Mr. Young and Thuggin', y'all know Hot Boy Turk, you feel me? And I'm rocking with K Reed, you dig? Straight like that, man. Thuggin', be free.
Today's show is sponsored by Poetic Stories, more than poetry. For more info, go to IG at Poetic Stories. Poetic Stories, another sponsor of the K Reed Show.
Welcome everybody to the K Reed Show. Hi, it's K Reed. It's a wonderful day. It's a phenomenal day. If you're just not tuning into the show today, you're in for a real good treat. Okay, because on the line, I got a guy who was known in the late 90s. He had a run at the Cash Money Records. It's part of the legendary group Hot Boys. They went on to sell millions and millions of records and become legendary over the entire globe. Okay, this guy, debut album Young and Thuggin' became a top 10 hit on Billboard 200. He also released 2 albums after that were very successful. He's been in the game for a long time. He's doing his thing right now. He's a legend. 20-some years deep. I got on the line right now, Mr. Turk. What's up, baby?
What's poppin', homie? What's poppin'? You already know, man. Just taking it one day at a time, man.
Gotcha, man. First of all, appreciate you for coming on the K Reed Show, man. It's an honor, man.
It's all love, homie. It's all love.
Cool. Like I said, it's your first time being on the show. What we do on this show is we have artists come on the show, and it's a real positive show. We talk about just destiny and, what God has brought you in your life and your career, your journey, and how you just, raised you up to wherever your destiny is. That's what we're about, destiny on this show, man.
Man, that's what's up, man. Shit, I'm with it.
Cool, man. Let's start here first, man. Before we get started, man, how your spirits are right now, man?
My spirit, like how it always been, I be prepared for the worst things in life anyway, man. So that way when things happen that might disturb somebody else's spirit, I be stable. I be, focused on, making things work. I don't panic, because I'm always prepared for it. You feel me?
Yeah. Gotcha. You got to be in this kind of time we living in right now. You got to stay prayed up as well, man. We're going to get into it, though, man. Growing up in the NO, bro, being from the city, you grew up in the Magnolia Projects, right?
Yep.
So that was from my opinion, the Magnolia Projects probably was a dangerous environment, right? A hard environment to grow up in, right?
You know what I'm saying? Just like another poverty-stricken environment, man. It's killing, murder, drugs, sex,
Yeah.
Everything on in a poverty-stricken environment.
Yeah. Coming up in that kind of environment, bro, at what point did you decide to say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and pursue something different. I'm going to go ahead and go for my dreams of being an MC. What gave you the courage to do that, bro?
When I was 14 years old, man, I always used to rap at like DJs, rap in my class, you know what I'm saying? I was actually playing football, like in the midst of all the chaos and confusion, man. My side of the project was considered like the good side. A lot of my homeboys, we grew up to have addiction. And when we got addiction, that's when we start doing all of the other things. Now, on the side of the project, niggas had a certain way how they were living before their addiction. They were living like that, you know what I'm saying? So, kind of like, chose the life that I chose, man, by being addicted to the drugs that I chose to use. You know what I'm saying? But growing up, the most part, I was focused on, being successful. I was focused on either being a ball player or happen to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For those that don't know, how did you get started with Cash Money? I know, but for those that don't know.
Yeah, actually, man, they had this rapper named Magnolia Shorty. Like in 95, man, she had a song called Monkey on the Dick, like 95, 96. And, that was my homegirl. She actually stayed across the courtway with her sister.
Yeah.
Stayed across the courtway in the Magnolia. And at the time, Magnolia Shorty had got a single deal and she had dropped her album. So me and her used to rap at the DJs that I was talking about where I used to be.
Okay.
And, I told her to, man, tell baby stem after several attempts calling 596-5109. That was baby beeper number. Everybody had that number. So I used to call it. Never ever got through. So, me and BG actually went to middle school together.
Okay.
BG the time, you know what I'm saying? I remember dissing him at a sock hop, you know what I'm saying? But never thought that I'd be on the table with him. So to make a long short, Magnolia Shorty introduced me to Slim them at a DJ. I rapped for Slim. Slim gave me a card, and basically the rest was history, man. I studio with my football thugs on. I left football, went straight to the studio, man, and I happened to be in the right place at the right time, and they made me a hot boy, bro. The rest was history.
Yeah. Hot boys. Let me tell you something, man. Coming up, I was born in 99 too, man. So, coming up in that time, y'all was hot as firecrackers, dog. I'm talking about when y'all was regional. I ain't talking about before y'all got national. I'm talking about when y'all was regional in New Orleans. I mean, I remember going to Peaches Records, you know, in Gentilly, getting the records and everything, man. That was dope, man.
Yep. Shout out to Peaches Records, man. That's what got out. Peaches and Odyssey, man. They showed a lot of support for Cash Money, man. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, man. So, coming from that point, cause we're gonna kind of skip a little bit. Cop Boys blew up. All four of y'all started doing y'all thing, these records, individual records. How did it go? How was your mind state going from being, like you said, in the hood one day, to the next day you signed the Cash Money Records, and then the next thing, y'all got a national record deal. What was your mind state, everything happening so fast, Turk? To be honest, nothing was happening fast, but I was moving slow, you know what I'm saying? And when I say moving slow, you know, I used to be on the heroin and cocaine.
Okay.
I never really, changed the mindset, bro. My mind was always how it was. You feel me? Like, this is what I do. We rap. You know, we happen to have a deal. You know what I'm saying? It's just with that, I never looked at it in a way, well, damn, we made it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I started saying that, bro, when I was locked up in the feds. That's when I realized that we made it. You know what I'm saying? After the group had been broke up, you feel me? Wow. I realized that, damn, man, we was big as a motherfucker, and still to this day, you know, we influenced the hip hop, man, the way we influence it. You feel me?
Right. Let me ask you a question. You think that with all the fame and fortune, how it hit, that it kind of like maybe, how can I say this, blinded you to the addiction that you was dealing with, bro?
Nah, because I wasn't blinded. I was very aware of what I was doing. I just loved what I was doing. You feel me? And I just ran after my addiction like how I'm running after money now. You feel me? I chased that shit, man. I love the way it made me feel. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's a feeling that nothing else could make you feel. Like when you're getting high, when you're getting low, the people enjoy how it make them feel. You know, at the end of the day, it's very emotional, and it becomes, feel me, you become dependent on the drug. You know, and man, I used to love the feeling, man, and you know what I'm saying? I love it so much to right now, man. I won't do it no more because I know I'll fall back in love with it.
Yeah. That's deep. That's deep, man. In prison, and I watch a lot of your interviews, man, and I noticed you got a firm belief in God, you know, and at what point did you reach out to him to help him get you through this ordeal, man?
I always acknowledge God, you know what I'm saying? I never did. I'm grounded. My mama is a Christian. She believes in prayer. You know, and I always see my mama praying no matter what we was going through in life. Like, she always prayed, and I always attended church. You know, even when my mama wasn't attending church, I was going to church. You feel me? Like, the side of my project where I'm from, you'll be surprised the ones, how they doing the things that they doing now.
Okay.
Around where we come from. We come from being grounded in that word, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was an amazing. You had the word in your house, and we had the word in our projects. You feel me? So we came from it. It just, you know, we was grounded in it.
Man, rooted and grounded, man. You know what? That's so powerful because, like you said, I read the story on what happened with the police kicking the door and everything, and all the things that happened out there. When you got the case, it was nobody but God. See, that's being rooted and grounded like that. It always comes back because God will protect his own. I really believe that God will protect his own, man, his children that acknowledge him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You was protected because you could have been killed that night, right? You and your girl?
Yeah, man. You know, that night, bro, I actually, before that night, man, I had OD, and I prayed and like, Lord, I ain't gonna do it no more. And the next morning, I did it again, just playing, you know what I'm saying? And bam, I OD'd again. So later on that night, man, I had got on my knees, man, my girl, and I prayed, and I told God the only way I was gonna stop doing drugs was like threatening. You know, and 3 days later, that's when the SWAT team kicked in my door. You feel me? I never knew that was the police. It ain't like I shot it out with the police on some gangster shit. I was in fear of my life.
Right.
I do that again. I'm gonna protect me and what I love no matter what. I'm not the type of person that just gonna go out like some of these rappers be portraying, like they just about going, killing and this and that. But I will kill if I have to. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So it's from a person being overprotective of him and what he loved, then, you know, you just going out, just start shit. You feel me? That was the situation, man. I thought we were robbed, and, you know, they came in the house, didn't knock and announce, you know what I'm saying? And I did what the other man would have did, and that's protect his home. You feel me?
Yeah. Gotcha. And from what I'm seeing right now, you've been through a recovery stage, and now I believe you're in a restoration stage. Once you came home, I saw something in you that I admired, man, because a lot of times cats will come home, you know, and get right back to, you know, foolishness. But you came home and got back to another page to where you kind of like redeemed everything you've been doing, and now you're going to move a positive side, an entrepreneur, got your own new label. Explain that, bro.
Man, I thought and grow rich, man. You know what I'm saying? I used to didn't think, you know, so that's why I never grew. You feel me? I learned how to be determined so I can find my own way. You know, I don't wait and I don't depend on nobody to do nothing for me, man, you know, and I think just that and being in a situation where I had to man up or man down made me the man that I am now, you know what I'm saying? And it's God first, family second, everything else falling in place the way it is, because it's structured that way. You know, my life is structured now.
Yeah.
So which is a new me, but at the same time, I have the same spirit, that same humble spirit that I had. Nothing changed about me but my habit. You know, I didn't used to talk a lot. So now when people hear me talk, I'm always talking with sense, but I'm probably not talking the things that people want to hear, because people don't want to hear the truth. They want to be told a lie. The world wants to be deceived. Mm-hmm. You know, I think me being where I'm at, being open book, being humble, I'm realizing who I am. I'm realizing the influence that God have given to me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I watch the things that I do now. You know what I'm saying? And that's very important. You know, and like I said, I don't portray to be something that I'm not. You know what I'm saying? And and I think that would make me stand out, bro. And with being that way, it comes a lot of persecution. Yeah. You know, we're gonna be mad and be angry because of the way that you is when you do change. You going left, right? They still going right. You went left. Yeah, as long as you doing the things that's normal to them, you cool. But minute you step out of the ordinary, man, I'm talking about. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm built for it because God put me in a position to be my character. So I know how to anything that come with being the person that I am. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. During your time when you was locked up, man, did you read some books on the music business and everything, as far as just making sure when you came home, because you obviously had a plan to, once you came home, you hit the ground running. And so you had a plan while you were sitting up there. Did you get some info and everything? Got the plan. I didn't plan for no music business. I planned for life. Yeah. And I think the same rules are universal. The rules that you plan for life apply to anything in life. You know what I'm saying? Called Think and Grow Rich, which I continue to read to this day. The Richest Man in Babylon, of course, my Bible. You know what I'm saying? And them the only books that I really, really read, bro. I don't even read no other books because I feel like the jewels that I get from those are like the basic instruction before leaving Earth, which is, you know what I'm saying, I just apply it in everything that I do, and I get positive results. You feel me? So it's good to read and and educate yourself. Do not stop learning. Educating yourself is important. Like, God will put his self on you when you know. When you make definite plans, God will get throwed up on you. And I learned that, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta be ready.
Right. What do you think in our generation right now, well, not our generation, but this new generation, what do you think is going to take for them to kind of avoid tribulations and trials? Because you already went through a lot of tribulations and trials, and you telling go ahead.
You can't avoid tribulations and trials. Tribulations and trials come. You got to be able to deal with it how it comes. Your character is shaped around what you go through every day. And so without the trials and tribulations, you wouldn't have a test to be able to let somebody know that they're capable of going through it and getting through it. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, trials and tribulations will always be there as long as we got life.
Well, let me rephrase that, Turk. My bad. Let me rephrase that. Not so much trial and tribulations, let's say human error. You get what I'm saying? Mistakes, like, for example, being in the streets, standing in the streets, and you already invented the streets, and you came out the streets, but now you're doing positive things. How can you keep the ones that's trying to go to the streets from obtaining?
You could bring them to the well, but you can't make them drink. You let your finger to shine in darkness, and the ones that get it. The ones that don't, they got to get it when they get it. You feel me?
Well said.
I don't focus on changing the world. I focus on changing me, which gonna change my world. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody focus on him and stop trying to do and make everybody be what they expect them to be. Then the world will be better. It's just like with this Black Lives Matter movement.
Okay.
They get mad when you say Black lives don't matter till it matters to us. They want you to always ride with the cause and what they saying about police brutality and this and that. But I see different. Black lives don't matter to me. I ain't saying it ain't have to matter to you, but to me, as I see it, it don't matter to me until it matters to us. You feel me? I got a different mindset of everybody else, and I don't follow trends. I set them. You know what I'm saying? I'm a different type of person than with me. That way, it always gonna cause falling away, and I'm willing to accept that. It's just like made a statement about Donald Trump administration have did more for blacks than Barack administration, which is facts. People will say the same thing, but they'll say it different. Well, the only reason Trump did this because he trying to do this, and the only reason Barack ain't do this because they shot it down. So what I say have truth to it. Barack administration did not do more for blacks than Trump. I don't care why you think the Trump administration did what it did. It did more than Barack administration. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of people, they don't get it. And I get that, you know what I'm saying? But for the ones that do, I lost a lot of followers just because of me standing on what I believe.
I ain't never heard you say that before. Though. I missed that one. You said that.
Say that, and a lot of people went from me saying what I said to twisting the words, saying, "Oh, he racist. He like Donald Trump."
Nah.
Reality of it, I don't fuck with Trump or Barack. I'm for me. You feel me?
For me.
You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with Democrats or the Republicans. That's y'all. I don't depend on Democrats or the Republicans. That's y'all. I bought a house in the pandemic. You waited on the stimulus check in the pandemic. That's two motherfuckers. I'm different. I'm not like you. You know what I'm saying? So instead of you trying to judge a person because you're not overstanding what they explaining or what they saying, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's fault that you're not on the level that other people I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Maybe keep on living and you keep on learning, then you will know to do better. And when you know to do better, man, hey man, you just say, you know what? I'ma just say fuck it. I ain't gonna do it even though I know. I'm not that type of person. I learn from my mistakes and try not to make the same ones and keep on growing and striving for perfection. I'm a different type of nigga. I done been through too much shit to be a yes man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people be wanting you to pick a side. I don't pick nothing but the right side. You feel me? I'm not affiliated. I'm not a blood. I'm not a Crip. I'm not a Vice Lord. I'm not a GD. I'm not anything. I'm neutral, and I remain that way on the streets. I remain that way in the penitentiary. But you will have people arguing the fact that because I got a red bandana on, or he must be a blood now. I got a purple bandana. He must be Crip. I got this. He must be, but I ain't nothing. That's just the way people try to put you in a box. And when they realize you're not in the box, they be too, they have too much pride to say, you know what, bro, I was wrong. When all the while, wrong from thinking the way they're thinking and assuming. You feel me?
Yeah,
but they got to deal with that, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't let it worry me, let it stress me. I keep doing what I do, bro. You feel me?
Right. What I get from what you're saying is that your source is different from the world's source. You got the same source I have, I believe.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your source is God.
Different. I think more of a spiritual, you know, like people see Jesus as white. Some people see Jesus as black. I see God spirit, and those who worship him must worship him in spirit and truth. So I'm not going to go back and forth with you about when I believe what I believe. You feel me? That's just strife. Wait, happen.
Come on.
He not the author of confusion.
Come on.
I am something that I know to be true in my heart.
Yeah.
You don't have to be the way I believe, bro, but we don't have to not agree to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You feel me? Like, hey, man, you believe what you believe, I believe what I believe. It ain't no beef. But people is not man enough and they not woman enough. A lot of people follow crowd. You feel me? What's going on, man? A lot of them follow their favorite celebrity, right or wrong. But if they wrong, they wrong. And that's just dead on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What God would make you the devil, would make whatever. You feel me? I'm just me, bro, you know, and I continue to be that. Never been a yes man. Never. You know what I'm saying?
That's good, Turk, man. I'm glad you're talking like that because in this day and age, we need people that can speak their mind, speak the truth, and not be afraid to go left when everybody going right. You know what I'm saying?
They see a lot of people count views and count likes, and I don't count that shit. That shit don't dictate or make me who the person that I am. And it sure don't write no check for me. I create the check. You feel me?
Right.
Because I'm the one got the imagination. I'm the one got the idea. I'm the one who got the plan. So with you or without you, I'm going to make what I need to make happen for me and mine. You know what I'm saying? I got a different mindset.
I got you.
Can't stop my money. And a lot of people be thinking that a human being can stop their money. You only can stop yourself when you believe that they can stop it. They can stop you, but you, man, you know, I'm a different type of nigga.
Gotcha, man. What you got going on now, Turk? What's popping with you now? What you got going on now in all your endeavors as far as music?
I got my podcast, man, Big Thuggin'. The reason why I started the podcast because I told the net when I'm doing interviews, when I'm talking in general, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people will twist your words and they'll put a title up for clickbait. I understand and overstand as a business, but you got naive people out there that don't. And, you know, they're going to get a lot of people hurt from not knowing the whole picture and just going off of what somebody did for a business move. You know what I'm saying? You need to know what's really going on before you make a decision on a person and who a person is. But that's the reason why I started my own podcast, so I can control a narrative that's about me. You know what I'm saying? I also booked the autobiography of Turk, which is about my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to drop a documentary called 52 Bullets. You know, that's how many times the police shot in my house. I didn't get hit, you know what I'm saying? I survived it. My wife survived. Did 8 years, 8 months, 16 days. It's a story that had to be told. That's what I did in my book. And I also got my management company. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of different other businesses that I don't even put out there because I learned from why that you don't have to always have your face to make the check. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to be all on the brand. You could be behind it and be the man with the plan, and you be the one who really running the show, and they don't even have to know it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Know it, you feel me? But I learned all these things, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people go buy a house or go buy a car to impress somebody.
Yeah.
Not by your watch, necklace, earrings, and grill. Only thing that impressed me is when I see my wife and my kids happy. When I see my kids around the house playing hide go see because the house is big enough for them. You know, it's bigger than what I had when I was a kid. You know, I mean, I'm making progress. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
When my daughter said, "Daddy, can I vacuum for money?" You know, she learning from an early age to work.
Come on now.
Doing a good job. When I see the things that matter to me succeeding, dog, that's what matter the most. I don't give a damn about a hater because they like a goldfish. They gonna die in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And that just be that on that, bro. I'm gonna keep on doing what I do.
Man, I'm smiling from ear to ear, man, because it's good to hear you speaking, you know what I'm saying, speaking the truth like this, bro. You speaking the straight truth. I mean, I can't defeat nothing you saying because it's all truth. You feel me? So, like I was being said, you got a new artist out too, don't you?
Yeah, Fargiato, man, you know, Fargiato, Annie Minded, the Made Woman. Fargiato is, to me, is the new Lil Wayne. You know, a lot of people would be like, what you mean, the new Wayne? And I say the new Lil Wayne. So you mean to tell me it ain't gonna never be another person that could do great? See, you the one I gotta stay for around because your mindset is stuck on stupid. You know what I'm saying? Back and grow rich, man. You can have whatever you plan and have a definite plan to have. You feel me? You can have that. So if I say that he's the new Lil Wayne, just like Lil Wayne say he's the greatest rapper alive, y'all, right? It start with you, but sometimes the world don't see what you see. You feel me? And that's how I feel. That's once again, it go back to me. That's my feelings, my observation of what I think. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And we gonna transmute that into other people's thoughts in a minute, man. You feel me?
Gotcha. I don't want to keep it too long, Turk. Any last thoughts that you want to give to, I think you probably already answered it already, man, but I'm gonna go ahead and shoot out there anyway. Any thoughts you want to give to the people listening to your voice right now? I'm talking about youngins and old, because a lot of old people don't have a lot of wisdom or knowledge. Any advice you want to give to anybody that's trying to pursue their destiny and overcome adversity?
Man, I want people to know that ideas can be transmuted into cash through the power of definite purpose plus definite plans. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be wondering why this person got this and this person got that. It's because that person sat down, took the time out and worked his plan. You feel me? And I just know that I know that if you stay determined, you're gonna find a way, dog. It ain't people. Everybody in this world have a opportunity to become rich, whether in spirit, mind, body, whatever. You know,
break it down. Yeah.
It's an equal opportunity for you to become that. The reason why you don't become that because you worry about what another person is doing and what another person got. You feel me? You're not focused on the job and the work that you got to have and the work that you got to do to get to what you really want. And you really see the person that you hating on going there and you don't like it because you really want to do what they doing. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. That's a universal law. I understand it. You feel me? So I want to let people know, man, what a determination there to wake up be found, bro. You feel me? Like, I used to be the one to think that I needed this, I needed that, I needed them to make what's happening now happen. But I realized that only thing I need is God first.
Yeah.
Second, and everything else will fall in place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to have that mindset to win. You
Right.
got to have that to not lose. You feel me? And my mindset is what I just mentioned. You feel me? I will not let anybody stop me from being great. You feel me? I don't give a damn what you think you may got. You feel me?
Got you.
That's what you have. But don't hate me because I'm about to get what I'm getting. You feel me?
Got you.
And people need to start being more of great followers so they could be a great leader one day, man. If a person is ahead of you, respect that person's position, man.
Yeah, respect it.
Don't not they beat you up. You feel me? Nigga, you try to beat the next person by not taking them down and not hating on them. Because when you do that, you make other people don't want to fuck you. Mm-hmm. You get from the work you put in, and trust me, somebody is going to hear it, somebody is going to see it, somebody is going to reward you for it. But just know you got to work. You got to.
Right. Man don't work, man don't eat. And that's following the delegated authority, man. You can't be a leader until you be a follower. You feel me? That's just the basics. That's the basics, bro.
That's the law.
You know exactly. It's the law. It's a law. It's a spiritual law, but everybody don't understand that.
Law is everywhere. That law everywhere.
You feel me?
It's everywhere. And right now we got universal opportunity. We got universal knowledge. We got universal internet. The answers is right at the click of your fingers. You just got to do the work and go get it.
Yeah.
You stop waiting on the next man.
Now, and on that note, bro, I like that, man. We're going to leave it like that. Turk, man, look, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I see you speaking. I don't know if you're already doing it already, but I see you going around on a tour speaking in different arenas, man, because they need to hear that. That's what I see. And at some point in your life, I don't know if you're doing it already, Turk, but at some point you're going to be doing that, bro.
I do it because I utilize apps. It's all apps that you might hear that Turk is there. I spread knowledge. And that's why when I do interviews, they go viral, bro, because of the things that I be speaking on. It be from the heart. It don't be like some of the people that interview me be like, man, is anything I can ask you? I say, ask me whatever, just be ready for the answer. I don't back down from the question because it ain't nothing that I'm ashamed of that transpired in my life. That's why when people hear it, they either gonna be extra mad or extra proud. They gonna be extra though, you hear me?
That's good. That's good, man. That's good, man. Look, Turk, man, I know you're busy, man, bro. Look, I want to thank you for coming on the K Reed Show, man. This is going to be heard in, we air in Vegas, Miami, Boston, San Francisco, and Sacramento, man. So, man, you're going to be heard on different platforms, man.
All love, man. All love, man. Make sure y'all follow my podcast, Big Thuggin', which can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Y'all follow my Bigo, Hot Boy Turk, you know what I'm saying? My Twitter, Hot Boy Turk. I'm a 32, and check out my new single, man. Untamed Gorilla, man. The video out on all platforms. Single out on all platforms. And man, you know, I still do this, but ain't nothing changed but the habit, man. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of ways, more than one way to skin a cat, man. You just gotta get it in, man. Get the right knife.
Oh yeah. No, most definitely, man. That's Turk, y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, Turk, man, you mind giving me a drop, bro?
That's all love. What you need.
Man, this is Turk. However you rock your name, Turk from the Hot Boys. I don't know if you're still using the Hot Boys or not, but just Turk. Listen to the K Reed Show, man.
Whoa, what it do, man? You already know what it is, Mr. Young and Thuggin', y'all know Hot Boy Turk, you feel me? And I'm rocking with K Reed, you dig? Straight like that, man. Thuggin', be free.